Being an indie game developer sounds like a dream. No corporate overloads, no soul-crushing deadlines, just you, your passion, and the game you've always wanted to create. But the truth, it's brutal, because in reality, being an indie dev is less about making games and more about surviving. Every indie dev starts in the same place, with an idea, a vision of a game that no big studio would ever greenlight, something unique, personal, and full of heart. You imagine people playing it, streaming it, leaving positive reviews. It's what keeps you going. But here's the truth. Most indie games don't blow up. And if you don't prepare for that reality, it can crush you. So, as your friendly neighborhood gamer man, I will be unraveling this particular harsh reality so we as game devs will not only expect said reality, but adequately prepare for it as well. Firstly, programming versus art.
Book ladies, nowadays, and gentlemen, welcome to the Indie Dev Championship, where dreams are made, crushed, and debugged. In the red corner, weighing in at infinite lines of code and countless hours debugging, the silent killer, programming. And in the blue corner, a never-ending grind of pixels, textures, and 3D models, the destroyer of free time, art, and facing them alone in the center of the ring. The underdog, the one-man army, the caffeine-fueled dreamer, the indie dev. And here we go. The indie dev comes out swinging, ready to turn a game idea into reality, but programming isn't having it. Oh, a right hook from programming. That's a game-breaking bug out of nowhere. The indie dev tries to fix it, but wait, every fix just creates another problem. They tweak the jump physics, and now the character gets stuck on platforms. They adjust the enemy AI, and half of them stop spawning. Oh, that's a double hit of frustration right there, mga folks. But wait, indie dev counters, they managed to squash a bug, and the game finally runs. They're on the attack now. Progress is being made. Oh no, here comes art, the ultimate stamina test. Indie devs already bruised from programming, but now they've got UI elements, animations, character sprites, and level designs coming at them fast. Oh, heavy blow from art. The indie dev just realized every single sprite needs shading. Another hit. The UI doesn't look right. Oh no, they forgot to make proper animations, and now the character moves like a stiff plank. Indie dev is struggling, trying to balance it all, but they were running out of time. Wait, what's this? Oh, it's a clutch move. Indie dev leans into their strengths, can't do hyper-detailed art. They go with a minimalist style, struggling with animations. They simplify movement, UI taking too long. They keep it basic but readable. That's what we call resourceful strategy. But the fight's not over yet. It's the final round and indie dev is hanging on, but now they're fighting the real enemy. No, not just programming, not just art burnout. Their health bar is blinking red. Their motivation is dropping fast. The weight of self-doubt setting in. Oh no, they're questioning everything.
The city don't sleep and neither do I. The neon glow of my monitor is the only thing keeping me company, humming like a dying streetlight. My game, my masterpiece, my prison, stares back at me, cold and unfeeling. It used to be different. There was a time when every keystroke felt like poetry, every pixel a promise. I was riding high on the rush of creation, thinking I was untouchable. Then came the grind. The walls started closing in, slow at first, like cigarette smoke curling in a dim-lit alley. The code twisted on itself, a tangled mess of logic and broken dreams. The art, once vibrant, now just another smear of colors on a canvas that never looked right. And that's when it hit me, the slow rot of burnout. Burnout ain't just exhaustion, it's a parasite. It burrows deep, whispering sweet nothings in your ear. Why bother? Who cares? Just quit. It drains the color from the world, turns passion into obligation. The to-do list keeps growing, but your will to face it, shrinking. They call it the indie dev cycle of doom, trademark, but slow death. First, you're on top of the world, king of your own little empire. You work late, pushing through on raw adrenaline. Every little victory keeps you hungry. But the game don't care. The same damn bug keeps crawling back, no matter how many times you crush it. The art that once looked stunning now makes you sick. Your quick prototype has outlived 2 seasons, and it still ain't done. And one day, you wake up, look at your project, and feel nothing. See, the cruelest trick burnout plays is turning what you love into something you dread. Once upon a time, you make games because you wanted to. Now it feels like shackles, cold steel, wrapped tight around your wrists. And the guilt is the worst part. You sit there, staring at an empty script file, knowing you should be working, knowing you should be doing something. But your brain is fried, your soul is running on fumes. So you waste time scrolling, watching other people finish their projects while yours rots in the gutter. Then the guilt gets stronger, so you force yourself to sit back down, but nothing happens. Burnout don't announce itself with fanfare. It sneaks up like a mugger in a dark alley. You don't notice it till it's already got its hands around your throat. You stare at your project, but your brain's an empty shell. Every simple task feels like climbing a mountain with broken legs. You tweak useless details just to pretend you're making progress. You get bursts of inspiration at 2 a.m., but by the time you open your editor, it's gone, like smoke in the wind. You start wondering if your game even matters anymore. And the worst part, you don't even recognize yourself. The bright-eyed dreamer who started this whole mess, he's gone. All that's left is a husk, punching lines of code into the void, hoping for a miracle. A lot of devs fall into the same damn trap, thinking they gotta suffer to succeed, thinking if they aren't working every second they're failing. I have to work every day, or I'm falling behind. If I take a break, I'll never finish. All the devs are grinding harder. I need to catch up. But listen, kid, grinding yourself into dust don't make a great game. It just makes you another corpse in the alley, another name in the credits of projects that never saw the light of day. So what's the trick? How do you keep going without burning out like a cheap cigarette?